side of the water. So.
Yeah, so can you tell me a bit more about your work with honeybees? Because I had a look on the website and it was quite an interesting thing that you did there.
yeah. I recently set up a shoot with Above magazine, which is the magazine that I'm editor-at-large for, but they always get it in their minds that I'll do like the craziest shoots that no one else will do. But I did have this idea that I wanted to make the whole issue a bee issue, and my editor was like, no, it's like too much to do a full bee issue. But I really wanted to get the awareness out there about colony collapse disorder, which has been hitting the United States heavily, but also other parts of the world. And for those of you who don't know, like colony collapse disorder is just this rampant phenomenon that has been killing off like tens of billions of honeybees worldwide. There's a lot of scientists who are coming out and they're saying, okay, this is the cause, but really, I mean, it's a systemic cause of like unsustainable agricultural practices meets, pesticide application meets, a certain degree of fungal and bacterial infection, and knowing just the genetic makeup of the honeybee, it's one of the insects out in the insect community that has the least amount of immune response. So it's it easily could get hit with a lot of stuff, which I think is what is happening. But going back to the story, Above magazine wanted me to do it was defined as like a beauty shoot that you'd have like a lot of honeybees on your body, and then less, and then less, and then only one, just to kind of like showcase how the honeybees are dwindling. So we went down to the Dominican Republic. One of my great friends down there is the environmental director at the Punta Cana Ecological Resort, and I know the apiculturist there, Rubio, and he was just incredible. He ended up putting all these honeybees. We couldn't do the shoot as, showing lots of honeybees and then little, and there's only one, because you couldn't control them.
So you couldn't get just one in the end on their own.
No. Like you just let them do what they wanted to do, and it was difficult. I mean, you are working with live, untamed animal, so to speak, and you have this insect on you, and it has a stinger, so you just want to do what it says that you should do. And you could actually, feeling them on my body, I mean, it's just pretty incredible, quite captivating, really, because you can feel when they get anxious, you can feel when there's high anxiety, and that they'd come over and just spray a little bit of smoke on me to kind of calm them down a little bit. So it was an incredible experience that I would do all over again, for sure.
And it's obviously the shoots can't be seen by people under 18, I imagine, because of course it's a nude shoot, and that's interesting in itself because the reality is that things like that does get attention. That it does get attention, and that's a really excellent way of raising awareness of the colony collapse disorder.
Yeah, I mean, I made it sure with the editor and the director is a great friend of mine also, Clayton Haskell, and he did it in a way that was just very, very tasteful. I know everybody's like, oh, this is tasteful, but there's a combination within the video of talking about the issues as well as bringing in other experts within the field, as well as talking about the shoot in a way that is creatively expressed as opposed to like pornographically expressed. It's not like the type of shoot that would give you like the 5-second orgasm type of thing. It's something that you're actually learning along the way, and I think that's a really important part of where what I'm doing in a part of my career, especially being within the fashion space, where there's always a certain level of like edge or like sexiness or element to it that's a bit more alluring. But and oftentimes always image based. But to balance it out with the idea to use fashion as a hook, to kind of reel people in, to reveal the greater subject beyond, is more of the area where I'm interested in. I think that's the most intriguing aspect of it. All that stuff on top is just a patina, but if you can use that patina to reveal the greater layers, and that's the place that you want to be.
Yeah, excellent. I think that's a really creative way of doing this, and something that I'm really passionate about is the idea that climate change is getting all the headlines at the moment, and there's really serious things going on with biodiversity, loss of biodiversity at the moment. And I think that that needs to get as much attention and as much urgency as the climate change issue. It seems to me that people are engaging a bit more with climate change at the moment because they see an obvious human impact of that, whereas if certain species disappear, people don't necessarily understand the impact they will have on them as individuals. So I'm really plugging for the biodiversity side of things at the moment.
Well, it is the year of biodiversity, I guess, but